Missy 88. Um, this is a new thing for me, and it's kind of not really uncomfortable, but I am nervous a little bit. I don't know, it's just brains everywhere. But pretty much, this new thing I'm gonna try, and it's called. I'm either gonna call it Ahmed's Diary or Ahmed's Journal, and pretty much, Ahmed is this kid who's a really good friend of mine, and he wanted me to write every day, just something. And sometimes I don't feel like writing, and he wanted me to do my normal like poetry and all that other stuff, and just I don't want to force it. Like you can't force art, so and I'm not really like a let's write down everything I do today, because my thoughts are so scattered and so a million and one places, which is the reason why he wanted me to start writing. I can't do it. I did it before. I felt too girly. I felt too a whole bunch of stuff, and it's long and it's tiring. It's just crazy. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is at least once a week I'm gonna try, and for as long as I can, either write something like this or probably do a video. Just anything I want to talk about, anything that's been going on, or just anything. And it's gonna be a complete challenge for me. And I hope when he sees this, he's actually proud of me and appreciative. Like this is some real love. This is hard for me. Um, I guess we can talk about like what happened today, or just actually get into like the whole reason, like detail, like why he wanted me to write. Like today, I had a breakdown, another one, and it wasn't a huge one or anything like that. But pretty much, I'm to the point in my life where it's kind of I kind of accepted that I will probably never have the family I've always wanted. I will never sit there and have that loving partner in my life and they understand and accept me, or at least try to understand me. I mean, you should be able to freaking accept me. And it all ends up boiling down to every single relationship, friendship, anything, even with my mom and everything. It's my brain. And that's so hard because I mean, I would say it's like your body, like you can't change it, but you could at least go to the gym or you could eat more. You could do anything. With my mind, I can't reach inside my head and rip it out. It's like I think so much and so deep and so complex in all these different directions that it's destroying so much. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I see so many stuff that other people don't see. I look at aspects that other people don't see. I can understand people in a way that most people can't. I open up so many eyes of so many different people. And people have actually told me that I've benefited their lives and made their life better, and I can definitely rub off on people. But for them to love me as a person and the person they want in the rest of their lives, whether it be a friend, a girlfriend, or anything, it rarely ever happens. And a huge thing, and every time when someone be like, I don't want to, I'm just going to use breakups for example, but it's not just boyfriends or anything like that. It has to do with something I do mentally. Like, a lot of people think I'm negative because I can sit there, my first move might sit there and block myself or warn myself from something bad that's going to happen. I'm not being negative. If anybody who really knows me knows that I'm always sitting there saying it's going to get better, or this is not the worst, this isn't even half as bad as most people have it. Like, I'm always looking up. I can always see the brightness in something. But yes, do I see the darkest? And yes, do I feel sometimes like shit is coming down on me? Yeah, I do. But people don't get that. It's just since I don't sit there and go like this all the time, they don't It just doesn't matter to them. And I hate it. I hate that I have to lose relationships because it's something that I can't change. It's something that's seriously a part of me. And people will be like, oh, well, someone who loves you is just going to accept you for who you are. And I understand that and I want that. But I'm different than everybody else. I'm very complex. I'm very diverse. And I come with a lot. I'm a handful. Like my one brother once told me, like, I'm a handful, and that's not a good or a bad thing. I bring a lot to the table. Some stuff isn't always going to sit there and make you happy. But am I worth it? Yeah, I am. I can honestly say that. Yeah, I will be the first person to tell you that I have issues. I have problems. And sometimes I'm just weird. I will fuss with you. I will fight with you. Argue and everything. But honestly, I'm a huge baby. Like, the majority of things I want to do when I'm arguing with you is my mind is going so fast, and then plus I'm Italian, so I talk fast, and my voice is loud and everything, and everyone thinks that I'm yelling at them or anything like that. That's not how I want it to be. It's just I'm trying to have a conversation with you. And it's just my body works itself up, and it's just relieving itself. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not doing anything. It's just that's my normal state. Like, I don't want what I just described to sit there and sound like I'm all up in your face, like, hey, yo, bitch, because that's not how it is. So I guess I failed at explaining that, but for those of you who get it, I hope you understand. But I don't even remember not what topic, but the sentence I was on. The whole thing is just, I just hate the whole mental thing that, because of that, I wouldn't say not be loved, but a part of me feels like if I had that family, I would have to settle, and I would lose so much of myself because people can't see what all I have and what all I truly am. They just want to look at one side of something, and that really hurts me because deep down, like, I'm this really, really sweet person who would do almost anything for anybody if I know you or not, and even if you hurt me. And a lot of people that know me would vouch for that. There's people who have walked over me for years in my life, and they could pick up and call me right now, and I would still be there for them. No questions asked. Like, it's just hard. Like, about, I think 6 months or a year ago, I kind of, I want to say give up, but I don't think that's the right word because I'm still fighting to find my family and fighting the love and all that. And I don't mean, when I say family, I don't mean like I want a baby or anything like that. In the future, yeah, that might be nice, but I want a family, like friends that I can really, really count on, like my brothers and everything. And I want somebody that I can come home to and I can love, like my baby, meaning like my boyfriend, whatever. Like, that's what I mean by family. Someone who's gonna be there through thick and thin and loves me for who I truly am and doesn't attack me for it. Like, people assume that I just want to be a certain type of way. Like, I honestly don't think anybody ever wished to think as complex as I do and as much as I do. Like, I have trouble sleeping, I have trouble staying up, I'm restless, I mean, and then at times I'm so drained, my mind goes crazy, I have nightmares, My dreams are real detailed. If something bad's gonna happen, sometimes I can sense it. I have nerves. I shake like crazy. And I lied. I don't think for the first video I should really go in and tell you what all medical wise this has did for me. And this has ruined. But it's enough to the point where there's so many times I don't know why I keep living. But yeah, it's like about 6 months or a year ago, I kind of felt that all I was going to be, like, I just feel like I was put on this earth to be a stepping stone for other people. So I could teach them and show them other stuff to make themselves better. And then